We're here to talk today about draining everything down from your equipment, getting it all to your pool, if not into your pool, at least below ground, so that way we're staying below freezing. Going over this is very important. We've found that out here in Dallas, Texas last year. We had a very bad disaster. Still recovering is which why we're here today. This is only for when you lose power. When you have freeze guard, your system will take care of you. It will run 24/7 as long as it's below the degrees you're set at. The actuators on your system will move back and forth so that way they're always getting flow. When we're having multiple days of extreme temperatures and we get complete power loss, that's when it's important to come out here and we take the high initiative of pulling all the plugs and winterizing our systems. So whenever we're winterizing, the most important thing is we want to come to our system. If we do have breakers in here, we most definitely want to have those off. The importance of that is if the system does come on, your power comes back on just randomly and your pumps turn on, there's a chance of burning them up. So we always want to make sure we got the ones off here. Also, there's more in the garage that we turn off as well. Another important thing, we want to avoid laying blankets, tarps, any of that type of stuff, any type of heating. We avoid any type of blanketing. We don't put any type of tarping. There's nothing you want to put on your equipment for the chance of starting fires. We usually just stick with our freeze guard, and worst case scenarios, we'll go to our winterizing, which will drain out the system. On this system, we have a water feature pump, we have a filter pump, booster pump, heater, pretty much everything on the newer pools that we'll find. All of these pumps, even the older pumps, you'll have your drain plugs down here. What we do is we just pull those out. They come right out. There's two of them on both of these pumps. And we'll let that drain out so all that water drains back down. We'll pump the pump lid. We'll throw these in there so we don't lose them. And we'll set that pump lid just on top, just like that, so we know it's winterized whenever our next tech comes out to check it out. Same on their filter pump. They'll have two more that are also located on this right-hand side. And on your booster pump, your Polaris PBSQ, you'll have one that's down here. And on your filter, you want to make sure you pull your drain cap, which is located right here. On older pumps, they'll sometimes be on the sides, on the back. They'll usually be in more than this one is out than the drain cap, but every filter has a drain cap. And on your Fusion chlorinator, you won't have these on the rainbows. These are only on the Fusions. They'll have one right here that you want to pull. And then on the last one, on this heater manifold, it's all the way in the very back here. It's going to look the exact same as this. It'll just be on this back side of this manifold. And you just want to make sure all those are pulled, your pump lids pulled off, popped off.
One of the things that you can do is open your valves to allow flow through your plumbing or to allow it to drain down to let the water escape down into the ground or back to the pool. This will help keep that from freezing up, busting pipes and handles. The other thing is on some of your valves you have what's called an actuator. You're going to need to take it off because if you have a power loss, that will not work and turn for you. You need to remove it to turn it manually. The way you do that is you're going to take the black handle and the black screw and remove those first. Once you remove the screw and the handle, you're then going to remove the 4 screws holding the actuator to the valve. Once you've removed those, you're going to lift up and take the actuator off. This will allow you to now take the black screw and the black handle, place them back on the original valve so that you can actually manually turn it to open up the pipes and allow that water to flow down underground or back to the pool to help with it freezing.
And then after that, you should be good. There should be no other problems with above ground equipment.